Welcome. In a recent video I took a look at the EnGenius ECW230 access point. So I'll put a link in the description of that video, and I'll also put a link to some of the hardware I'm using, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So I do want to disclose that the hardware that I'm using in this video was provided to me by EnGenius, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. I'll also put a link to my EnGenius playlist where you can find my other EnGenius related videos. So in this video I'm going to go over the procedure to remove an access point. So I'm on the dashboard here and we see I have an access point. So I've selected my network up here. I have org and then network. And I want to remove this access point. So before I do that, I'll go to the gear over here on the left and I'll go down to general settings. And you can see down here it says local credential, and I have a username and a password. And you can hit this little I here and it will show you the password. So what you want to do is write this password down or change it if you need to so you know what the password is. And then hit apply, and I've already done that. Next I'll go up to manage and I'll go to access points, and you can do the same for switches. And here I have the ECW230, and then you can see here we have the LAN IP, so you want to remember that. So I have 192.168.7.170. I'll just copy that. I'll select this access point and then I'll say remove from network. I'll say yes, remove it. Okay. So if you're connected to this access point, it might drop your connection, so it's probably best to plug into Ethernet or something. So now I'll go down here to the little building at the bottom and I'll go to inventory. I'll click on that and we have it listed here, the access point. So we can reassign it to a different network or we can remove it altogether, and to do that we want to click deregister device. So I'll click on that. I'll say yes, deregister it. It says deregister device was successful. So I'll close this. So now I'm going to open a new tab and I'll enter the IP address I took note of earlier. Okay, so that gets us to a login page. So I already have the credentials stored on my computer, so I'll type that in. I have admin and my password. I'll hit login. So we can see the access point here, and there's not a lot you can do on here because this is a cloud managed access point. But what we can do is go up here to reset. I can hit the reset here. I'll hit OK. And now after about 3 minutes, this will completely be reset. Okay, that's finished now. So I stored my credentials earlier, but if I try those, it's going to give me a password error because the credentials changed when I reset it. So the default password, username and password, is just admin. So if I type admin here and admin here, I can hit login. It's going to ask me to change my password. I'm going to ignore that for now. And here we're logged in again. So now we have the router reset to default and you can connect it up to the EnGenius cloud. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.